Right, you're no gonna believe the stuff I've got for you today. First, Brendan Rodgers finally explains why Shin Yamada's still waiting to kick a ball for Celtic. Then we've got a wee twist in Greg Taylor's Greek adventure. And just when you think that's enough, I've saved the juiciest bit for last, a transfer bargain that could change everything for us this season. Stick with me right to the end, hit that subscribe button, and let's get this out to every Celtic fan from Glasgow to Galway. So here's the crack. Brendan's been cornered again about young Shin Yamada, the lad we picked up for £1.5 million from Kawasaki Frontale, and still not a single competitive minute in the green and white. Folk were wondering why he didn't get a run out against St. Mirren. And Brendan, well, he hit back with that classic smirk in his voice, basically saying, I don't know if you noticed, but I put Johnny Kenny on and we scored. Now, I get it. You can only have 11 on the pitch at a time, but you've got to admit, Yamada's sitting there on the bench looking like a boy desperate to show Paradise what he's made of. And instead, it's Kenny who gets the nod. Fair play to Johnny, though. Brendan says he's been flying all pre-season, intense, hard-working, making goals happen. Brendan even had a wee dig at that old football truth. The less you play, the more folk think you are the missing magic. Says he's only making the calls he thinks will win the game. And if Shin doesn't get on, it's because Brendan feels something else is needed in that moment. Still, you've got to wonder, is Yamada the secret weapon being saved for a storm? Or is he just another name that'll get lost in the shuffle? Tell me this, if you were in Brendan's shoes, would you keep Yamada on ice, or would you unleash him and see if he can light up Paradise? Hit like, smash that subscribe, and let's make sure this video lands in front of every Celtic daft mate you've got. You'll love this one. Greg Taylor, once bombing up and down the flank for us in Paradise, now parked on the bench in sunny Thessaloniki, while PAOK huffed and puffed to a goalless draw against Wolfsburg in the Europa League. Not even a sniff of the pitch for him. You can almost hear him thinking back to those nights at Parkhead when the place was roaring and the football wasn't so, well, flat. And here's the twist. He might not be the only familiar face kicking about in Greece soon. Big Giorgos Giakoumakis, the battering ram we had up top during Ange's revolution, looks set to be heading back home. The word over there is he's close to sealing a loan move from Cruz Azul to PAOK. You remember Giaco arrived from VVV Venlo for just £1 million, bullied defenders like they owed him money, and then jetted off to MLS with Atlanta in early 2023. Now at 30, the big man might be trading tacos for tzatziki. So here's what I'm thinking. Taylor sat twiddling his thumbs, Giaco possibly on the way. Are PAOK just trying to recreate a cut-price Celtic reunion over there? Or is it a case of once a Celt, always a Celt, no matter where you land? Hit like, smash that subscribe, and let's make sure this video lands in front of every Celtic daft mate you've got. Now here's one that's got Celtic special written all over it. Richard Kone, the Wycombe Wanderers hitman, has just seen his asking price tumble from $5 million to a cheeky £3 million. That's not just a bargain. That's manna from heaven for a board that loves a deal almost as much as we love beating them from Govan. The lad's been tearing it up in League One. Pace, power, and the kind of directness that would have defences in Scotland begging for mercy. Championship sides are already circling like seagulls over a chippy. West Brom, Preston, Leicester, Swansea, all sniffing about. And here's the thing, at $3 million, he's not just within our budget. He's practically waving at us from the bargain aisle. Leave it too long though, and he'll be away down south on double the wages, scoring for fun, while we're left saying, what if? So tell me, do you think we should pounce on Cone now while the price is sweeter than a deep-fried Mars bar, or risk watching him light up the championship while we're left looking elsewhere? Hit like, smash that subscribe, and let's make sure this video lands in front of every Celtic daft mate you've got.